Hello everybody, welcome to another Nephilim build. Today we're going to hang out in a swamp as Yoda from Star Wars. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about capturing the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. With that said, let's start with ability scores. Using point buy will make dexterity 15. He is ridiculously acrobatic for someone his age. Next we'll make wisdom and intelligence 14. Yoda's true strength comes from his force manipulation. Make constitution 12 and dumb strength and charisma. Strength for hops we won't need, and easy to understand, Yoda is not. For race we're going to go with goblin because, come on, he's literally a space goblin. We'll put our increases in dexterity and intelligence and get dark vision of 60 feet, fey ancestry, fury of the small, and nimble escape. We'll also speak common and goblin. We'll take the sage background getting researcher, arcana and history, sylvan, and celestial. Moving on to class, we're going to start off as a monk. We'll get strength and dexterity saving throws and pick acrobatics and religion for skills. I'll also be proficient with calligrapher's supplies, as well as simple weapons and short swords. At level 1 we'll get martial arts and unarmored defense. We're now going to multiclass to fighter, getting light and medium armor, shields, and all weapons. At level 1 we'll get second wind in our fighting style, taking great weapon fighting. He usually two-hands that lightsaber. Back to monk, at level 2 we'll get key, unarmored movement, and dedicated weapon. We're now going to multiclass to wizard, getting arcane recovery at level 1. We'll start with 3 cantrips, taking mage hand for light telekinesis, friends for some mind tricks, and message for telepathy. We'll prepare 4 spells, taking catapult to throw stuff, thunder wave for a force push, and shield for AC. We'll also take silent image for force illusions. At level 2 we'll get our arcane tradition, picking blade singing for performance and blade song. We'll also take featherfall because what is fall damage? At level 3 we'll take levitate, and level 4 we'll raise our intelligence. We'll also take minor illusion for more force illusions, augury for some precog, and detect thoughts to read minds. Back to fighter, at level 2 we'll get action surge, and level 3 we'll get our martial archetype. We're going to go with Psi Warrior, getting psionic power, protective field, psionic strike, and telekinetic movement. At level 4 we'll raise our dexterity, at level 5 we'll get extra attack, and at level 6 we'll cap our dexterity. At level 7 we'll get telekinetic thrust for more pushing, and psi powered leap for a strength free hop. At level 8 we'll raise our wisdom just for a better base AC. Back to wizard, at level 5 we'll take spirit shroud to put some light in our saber. At level 6 we'll get the special extra attack and take counterspell to shut down other force powers. At level 7 we'll take lightning bolt for emerald lightning. Did you know Yoda could do this? Because I didn't. At level 8 we'll cap our intelligence and take sending and suggestion for better telepathy and mind tricks. At level 9 we'll take non-detection to hide from anyone who's force sensitive. At level 10 we'll get song of defense and take true strike for more precog and telekinesis. Now that we're level 20 we finally have our modifiers. We'll take a longsword for our lightsaber and a staff for arcane and arcane focus. Our AC with unarmored defense is 18, our move speed is 40, and our average HP is 121 with 2d8, 8d10, and 10d6 hit dice. And with that we are done. Now what can this build do? To start, we're incredibly hard to hit with a base AC of 18 that becomes 23 with Blade Song and then 28 with Shield. And even if we do get hit, we can reduce damage with either Protective Field or Song of Defense. We also do pretty decent melee damage with Spirit Shroud and Psionic Strike and have some magical range damage to boot. And if that wasn't enough, we've got a few minor control options and our mobility is pretty good too. For weaknesses, both our damage and damage reduction use the same resources and we are dangerously close to power word kill range. And even though strength and charisma saves are surprisingly uncommon, that's still 2 negative scores. Weaknesses aside, a force to be reckoned with, we are still. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. $1 a month gives you 2-day early access to my videos, a chance to vote for future characters, and access to all of my homebrew content. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next week when I make Annihilate from Pokemon.